Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Third installment of Scott's Selections here for Wednesday, April 23rd. For again, today's play of the day. Quick recap of what happened yesterday. Had a nice win in the NBA with the Thunder minus 14 at minus 110 on Caesars. Thunder and the Grizzlies are just playing two different sports. I feel like at the end of the day, the Grizzlies are really no match for the Thunder at all. Thunder can potentially stop Ja with all the defenders they have. They have really no counters to that, and you're looking at the Grizzlies defensively, who really can't stop this team. The Thunder won the game by, I believe, by 19. They could have won by a lot more. They bricked a bunch of wide open jumpers. But the Thunder were coasting the entire game and eventually did flip the switch in the fourth quarter to open the game up a bit more. Did win. I'll look for the winner here on Wednesday. For the next play, though, reminder, check out the Windows 1 sets all sites. Picks for experts to do so. Use the promo code WE, H4US5 to get core purchase. Plus, a reminder, hit the like button, subscribe to the Windows Whiners and the StatSalt YouTube channels. For the play, though, going to stay in the NBA. Going to match between the Warriors and the Rockets. Game 2 of the series taking place at around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. For Game 1, we took the under, and we won by a ton. For Game 2, we're also going to take the under, and hopefully once again win by a ton. Going to go with the under 204.5 at minus 110 on FanDuel. Time recording of 8 a.m. Eastern Time. So Cubs going to go with the under here in this game. First reason, each of the last 5 meetings this season have finished with a less than 204. Game 1 only had 180 points. It wasn't even a fluky quarter in there. Each quarter in Game 1 had a less than 52 points. So the point is, you might end up getting one extremely low-scoring quarter, which might drag the total down anyway, or you get a repeat of Game 1, which is every quarter being an absolute war, and either way you get there. Once again, 180 in Game 1. I will dare these teams to combine for 25 more points in Game 2. They're looking at the actual ratings defensively for the teams. Both teams have been very good. Rockets rank 5th in defensive rating. Golden State does rank 7th, and both teams since the All-Star break have played very slowly. Warriors do rank 19th in pace. Rockets do rank 15th, but the pace was even slower in Game 1. We know that there is a saying that a play of basketball is completely different regular season basketball. The pace is one real indicator of that because Game 1 was given a pace rating of 89. For comparison, the lowest pace rating in the regular season by any team was the Orlando Magic at 96.51. So this game was played 7 pace points slower than the slowest paced team in the entire regular season. So that tells you once again, you're getting less possessions. You saw a very physical war between these teams. Houston couldn't really hit a shot. Golden State scored 95 points, even though Curry was a lunatic for most of the game. Point is, I see a couple paths to get there, but I think the pace will end up being a serious once again, deterrent for points because I really do see a slow-paced game again. So I think you're going to see a pretty similar story to what we saw in Game 1. Maybe not as low of a total as 180, but maybe like 190. 204.5, though, when each of the last 5 meetings have had less than 204, I think is still too high. I'll keep taking the unders until one of the games goes over. But you're looking at the actual quotes from the Rockets players based on the physicality for Game 1. Van Vliet made some comments. He said, quote, "We just didn't execute. Maybe the physicality was an issue, but I thought we matched that for the most part." These teams hate each other. It's going to be very physical, and Golden State and Houston were killing each other physically over the course of the game. The point is, though, Van Vliet did mention the physicality was bothering them, but he also said that his team defensively was using their own physicality. Definitely true. Point is, though, based on how this series should be playing out and the lack of pace associated with it, it really is a throwback to like I'd say late 2000s basketball. First team to 100 wins. If nobody gets there, that's fine too. But I see another defensive war. Think that this total's too high, so I am going to go with the under. So once again, the play of the day here for Wednesday, April 23rd is going to be on the Warriors and Rockets Game 2, under 204.5 at minus 110 on FanDuel. Bye, everyone.